Chapter 688. Then, Chun Zhao informed Del, Rasfa, Steven, and Zola. These five were the richest people Chun Zhao knew in Los Angeles. They were also the people he could invite the most. Chun Zhao's attitude was tough. It was also his first time using such a tone. At noon that day, Risfar brought his family over. Chun. Risfar gave Chun Zhao a hug. Just then, White Ma came over. He also gave Risfar a hug. Risfar was overjoyed. Haha, Risfar laughed. Chun, did you see that? It's the first time Black Ma gave me such a warm hug. Chun Zhao rolled his eyes. Look at how happy you are. Did you see your laugher? It must be very sad right now. Laura also walked over and kissed Chun Zhao's cheek. There were many types of kisses with different meanings. For example, blessing, farewell, or comfort. It was also suitable for kissing. Of course, Chun Zhao and Laura's face-to-face etiquette was something that only close friends or relatives would do. Chin, do you remember the first time Laura kissed you? You almost fell to the ground in fear? Risfar mocked Chun Zhao. Of course, Risfar could understand. After all, Chun Zhao was born and raised in China. He wasn't familiar with Western etiquette. Vera and Ronnie had already charged in and started torturing the family pets. Laura could only smile apologetically. Chun Zhao shrugged nonchalantly. With their lethality, even a little bit of torment might not be enough to make the princess feel any pain. Not long after, Del arrived. Of course, Fisher had also come. The three demon kings were gathered. White Ma pounced at Del again and gave him a hug. This made Del very happy. Then, Steven, Rasfa, and Zola came too. Chun Zhao introduced them to each other. The wine tasting officially began. In order to gather them together today, Chun Zhao had specially mixed a few different flavors of wine. Fuck, Chun, are you really a doctor? I think you should go make wine. You can definitely become the best winemaker on this planet, Rasfa exclaimed. Of course, Chun Zhao didn't think that he was that amazing. He only had the advantage of environment, materials, and time. This was something no other winemaker could compare to. Other than that, Chun Zhao wasn't much stronger than them. When I get back, I'll smash all the wine in the cellar. Risfar drank a mouthful of wine greedily. I also feel that there's no need for my wine cellar to exist. White Ma had given each of them someone else's wealth. Actually, in terms of personal wealth alone, Risfar could probably afford it. However, this was not safe. If he had too much wealth, there would be unpredictable consequences. This wasn't what Chun Zhao wanted, so he invited everyone here. This wine tasting event was just an excuse. Before leaving, Chun Zhao gave each of them a bottle of wine. Chun Zhao hugged and said goodbye to everyone. Chun, when's your next wine tasting? When Steven's movie is a hit? Fuck, you just don't want to. Steven had gotten over it these past few days. He had already accepted his failure. Or rather, he had learned to admit it. After all, this matter was unavoidable. Not necessarily. Chun Zhao chuckled. Even if the whole world doesn't believe you, I still believe that you're the best director in the world. I'll try to make the next successful movie, Steven said. Then I'll let you hold the wine tasting. Chun Zhao sent them off one by one. Zola and Rasfa sat in the car. Rasfa's phone suddenly rang. Rasfa's assistant said hurriedly, Mr. Rasfa, where are you now? Please return to the company immediately and host the temporary board meeting. Huh. What's going on? Who started the board meeting? Why don't I know? Rasfa felt uncomfortable. After all, he was the biggest shareholder of PLM. But he didn't know about the board meeting at all. Was it that asterisk Shoal Talist who started it? If he was the one who started it, then it was most likely directed at him. It's the unanimous decision of the shareholders. Your phone was turned off earlier, so we couldn't contact you. What's going on? Look at today's news. Rasfa said to Zola. Zola, take out your phone and look at today's news. Here's a piece of news. According to reliable sources, PLM's second biggest shareholder, Talist, is suspected of murder for hire, malicious framing, and attempted murder. He's currently in police custody and his bail is as high as $150 million. Both Rasfa and Zola were shocked. Shock was written all over their faces. Talist was Rasfa's biggest enemy in PLM. The two had been fighting openly and secretly for decades. This is a video. The host continued. It's been verified by experts. It hasn't been edited or modified. The conversation between Talist and the lawyer, as well as their conversation, was recorded. Rasfa and Zola kept watching the video. Then the second video came. It was a bearded man's confession. The same thought popped up in both of their minds. Talist was done for. Dad, who exactly did Talist offend? In this video, Talist said that his enemy is an Asian. It can't be Chun, right? Rasfa said uncertainly. I'll go investigate right now, Zola said. I'll go to the company for a board meeting first, Rasfa said. What if it's really Chun? Of course we'll be on Chin's side. Of course. No, Zola said. Both of us owe Chun so many favors. Shouldn't we do it better? That's right, Chun said. What do you want to do? If Talist wants to get out, he'll have to pay a sky-high bail. He definitely doesn't have that much cash right now, so he'll have to gather cash. What does he have to do? Sell his shares? Yes. We'll think of a way to lower the company's stock price. Then we'll use this incident to make the stock price fluctuate for a short period of time. Then we'll buy Talist's shares. Rasfa chuckled. Zola was indeed his daughter. That's not all. After he's bailed out, we'll create public opinion and force him to flee America. You're tuning in to the Romance Rendezvous YouTube channel. We're so grateful for your support, and don't forget to subscribe to join us on this incredible journey through captivating stories. Your generosity through donations truly makes a world of difference, as it's the primary source of revenue that allows me to expand and enhance this channel for you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this adventure.